Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, the end of the last part, we had a pretty big decision to make. I said I would save it for this episode. I've done some reading, done some soul searching, and I don't know. it's a hard decision to make, but you see in the background, you see on my armor, you see what I'm wearing. You know what I said in the beginning of the playthrough. We're going Brotherhood of Steel, boys and girls. So, I got all the cool stuff that the railroad had that I needed to get from them. I've had my fun. But, it's time to go to the rooftops and start screaming Ad Victoriam. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are siding with the Brotherhood of Steel for the end of the game, so we are going to go ahead and start up this quest line. We're going to go talk to the Brotherhood, and we're definitely going to be doing some stuff. We're going to be doing some stuff, boys. So, again, there's the Prydwen. Boston Airport. We're here at the castle. We had a decision to make. We could either talk to Preston, get everything done over here, or we can go over to the Prydwen and talk to the people over there. Or we could talk to the railroad. But then that would defeat the purpose of my playthrough, because I said in the beginning that we are with the Brotherhood of Steel. You know. So I think that the best course of action for me is to go ahead and side with the Brotherhood of Steel, boys and girls, and we will be nuking the railroad. Elder Maxon, I have some news for you, brother.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team.
Brother, I've already heard this line.
According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Aye, Captain. Alright, so we gotta get to the airport. Let me make sure. Do I have my free fall leg armor on? I don't wanna make this awkward. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we gotta go over
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
There we go.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Okay, good to hear.
Someone there gonna splatter your brain!
Alright, we gotta find some biometric scanners, boys and girls. Okay. Oh shit, I missed. Oh no. No, 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 no! Holy moly! Okay. Okay. That was too damn sketch. That was too damn sketch. I didn't like that. It scared me a little bit, ain't gonna lie. Okay. Get out of my face, bitch.
Huh? What's that? Let's be a good
Holy moly!
God! Spineless human!
Reload this shit now. God damn it, man. Hate these damn super mutants. They're the worst. Get on my face, bitch. Oh, wait, you're a legendary, ain't ya? Knock his head off. Hey, that's not too bad, but still not the best. Okay, I blocked. Stop hitting me, you son of a bitch! Bastard. Die, you son of a bitch! Hey, that's not bad. I don't have a legendary combat rifle yet, so that'll actually be pretty decent.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
Not now.
You still have a lot more to do. Better get back to work.
Okay. Alright, so boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of bugged everything out a little bit for some reason. Elder Maxon and Proctor Ingram's here at the damn castle. So I was trying just to build some extra stuff so that way I could have it here for fun and stuff later on, but looks like they're here now. So I built some extra radio dishes, some extra consoles down below. Now I guess I gotta build the extra molecular beam emitter in this thing, because I want to have these things for decoration later, because once you use them they get destroyed. So there we go. Okay, so now we have that. We have 3 satellite dishes. We have that as a spare, and then
I'll send for you if I need you.
cool story. It's weird having Elder Max in here at the castle, I'm not gonna lie. That shouldn't have happened, I'm not gonna lie. Let me put all this stuff up here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our molecular relay. We have it all set up and powered. The thing looks absolutely bananas over here. We have a console and our little satellite dish over here. I built some extras up top.
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Okay, but anyway, I made some extras because, like I said, I want to use this stuff to decorate my castle. Let's build one more satellite dish just because I can afford it. All right, like I said, just as many as I can afford right now, because you never get to build these again. So I only want one of those extra relays. I got the thing in the middle as well, and yeah. So I mean, again, you never get to build these again, so it's cool to have them. So I've got 5 of these and everything. So whatever. Okay.
Elder Maxon?
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rats standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the Capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the Capital Wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the Capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me.
I already know what he's
I'm
talking
well
about,
aware
boys
that
and
you're
girls.
risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Ad Victoria. Holy shit moly.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Alright, here we go, boys and girls. Make a save.
You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
Holy shit. Here we
Let's
go.
see. Relays dialed in. Beam
Here we
emitters
go.
warmed up.
Oh my god.
Everything looks green.
It's happening.
Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the
this
way,
is scary.
this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete.
Here we go,
Ramping
boys.
the emitter. 60%.
Here we go.
80%.
Holy shit.
Emitter
We're
spiking
going.
but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1.
I'm going,
Stay
boys.
safe, soldier.
Hell yeah, brother. Ad Victorium. We're going to the Institute, boys. Hell yeah. Let's go. Holy shit, we're here. Holy moly. We made it. We friggin' made it.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Institutionalized, boys. Holy moly. We're in the Institute, fellers.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. Just talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story, but I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, The Institute had made great strides in synth production, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Little does he know I'm about to blow this bitch up. It's
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Here we are. In the Institute. Little does he know, I may agree to talk with him, but
to tighten up this primary drive servo.
yeah, he's
That's the third primary
he's
drive
done.
breakdown this month.
Y'all are done. Y'all have no idea, but y'all are done.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, you think?
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
They were built pretty well.
Looking for the damn armorer. Where's the damn store at? Is it this dude?
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for
Yeah,
your missions
ugly
on the
son of a
surface. How may I assist you today?
Sure. Let's take a look.
There we go. There's one of my favorite guns right there. Wouldn't buy that. Yeah, we gotta buy all this stuff. Okay, so we're in the Institute, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to stay here too long. It's time to go talk to our buddies back in the Brotherhood.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Oh, I'm definitely killing y'all now. Look at that.
I heard that Elder...
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Alright, here we go.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that's a recipe for Deathclaw's surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Here comes the badass part, boys.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Bunch of talking this time, boys. Don't worry. The action's coming soon.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Oh, don't try and pin that nonsense on me. I said I'd come back to the Brotherhood, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Help us end the Institute's greed.
All those people dying in the Commonwealth while I was surrounded by food, medicine, and comfort. How could I be so blind to the Institute's greed? Oh, you really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her
Damn, that's
scribes
all
ready.
it took.
It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
No speech checks or anything. All I had to say was just,
Heard you gave
let's
those
blow up the
muties
friggin'
more strong
Institute. She's like,
stuff
okay.
than
God bless.
Nice work bringing Doc.
What happened to you? What? Bro, this shit's possessed, dude. What is with the damn wrists? You tell me this bitch died and her wrists never stopped moving. Bro, this game is cursed, dudes. Oh my god, it's still... Stop doing that. Oh my god, it's still moving. That one's moving too. Okay. I'm just gonna go out here, close that door, and we're gonna keep on exploring. Alright, so this is a friggin' game of elevators, evidently.
Intruder detected. Beginning search.
Going down. Perfect. Okay. Save. Okay, here's some sons of bitches. It's like the Great Value version of Automatron up in here.
Back to the usual daily tedium.
Okay, there's still one more dude. It's time to leave. Too many damn weird robots up in there, man. They're all hiding in shit like ghosts. It's kind of scary. Oh, what the fuck? Son of a bitch followed me outside.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Son of a bitch.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, this will be the last thing we do for this episode. We're going to go over there, get those damn Mark 28 nukes, and we'll wrap it up. So, let's go to the edge of the glowing sea, talk to Scribe Halen, and get this shit on the roll, boys. We're about to nuke the shit out of the Institute. Let's go! Oh, man. It's friggin' crazy. Ah, man, a rad storm, and I gotta go into the glowing sea, man. This is just amazing.
Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled in the Cambridge police station.
Goddamn right.
I'm surprised you've survived over there without my help.
Now that the Prydwen's here, we don't really need you anymore.
Damn.
We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Hell yeah. Alright, boys and girls, let's go. We're going in. See, we could be cheap and, like, you know, fast travel over here to the cave and then run over there, but no. Holy shit, come on, you bitch. Bro, I just walked in here. There we go. See, already it's helping. I should have took some Rad-X, but I decided not to. That's a mole rat over there. I just keep tapping VATS every now and then. You don't want to be caught by surprise down here in the glowing sea. I ain't gonna lie, it's a nice sunny day out here in the most radiated place in the entire Commonwealth wasteland. So, yeah, we're having fun. We're playing on very hard. I know it's not as hard as survival, but, you know, it's good enough for me. Survival is just too much of a cock and ball torture. I don't like that. Oh, look, it's a plane that went down. We'll have to explore that later, but not right now. We've got a mission. We're here to... Wait, what is this? Hello? Why is there a bunch of ash piles of gunners? Bro, what the hell happened here? Nah, like, on God, bro, what the hell actually happened here? Bros, there's a bunch of ash piles of gunners out here. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little weird. That's a little weird. Oh, it's a legendary. Holy shit, boys. That's dumb. Oh shit, he's bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Oh, but he's dead anyway. Homie thought he was gonna get away with that. Oh, I turned him into goo. A pro-snap camera. Okay. Holy shit! Okay. We took care of that as fast as possible. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what's that noise? I looked up and there's a whole hallway full of ghouls, boys and girls. That was not gonna be fun. Okay. Now we go this way. I hear a turret that I heard a turret. Go ahead and press this button. Oh shit, I have made a mistake, boys. I've made a mistake. We're gonna get ready for some craziness, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Well, that was easy. Don't start playing music. I don't like the sound of that. I'm quick saving. Okay. Time to see why I'm hearing a turret.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Oh, right. Hallowed ground. Obviously. Just look how wonderful this place is.
Your mockery is wasted. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Well, I see. Talking to you is pointless.
All your petty deeds will become pointless when Atom returns. When the Great Divide cleanses this world and all in it, you will leave this place or face Atom's wrath.
How about you just kiss my ass?
Adam's wrath? Do I even want to know what that is?
He is the great equalizer, the defender of Atom's word. Now leave this place, or I will invoke him upon you!
Please, I really want to serve Adam. Do his bidding. Whatever you call it.
Atom's bidding? Your words are unfamiliar, but perhaps your conviction is enough. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Cool. I'm killing this guy.
Surprise contact. Engaging.
Yeah, I don't like the children of Adam. These guys are friggin' psychos. Friggin' wild. Absolutely wild, boys and girls. I'm gonna go ahead and, wait, wrong thing. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, he didn't stand an absolute chance. He's completely dead. Oh my god, look at all these nukes. So that dude just lives in the bottom of a friggin' nuclear bunker? Like, what the hell? Okay, it's time to leave this place. Alright, so we killed the crazy dude that was guarding this place. We shall leave now.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Hell yeah, I get to press the big red button, boys. There he is. Liberty friggin' Prime, dudes. A giant-ass robot that throws nukes.
Liberty Prime, back online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
That's the coolest shit in the world right here. This is
Designation
why siding with the Brotherhood's the
Liberty
best.
Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Oh, medic pump, okay.
I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
All right, this is a this is a pretty damn good spot that we're in, boys. There he is, the big old badass Liberty Prime. Big old son bitch. Jesus, dudes.
I have some
said
important work to do. If you'll excuse
I'm not
me.
talking to you, lady. Anyway, but I mean, this is a pretty damn good spot to end the episode on. I ain't gonna lie. Just thinking about the title, you know, we've infiltrated the Institute. We've gained their trust. We've rebuilt Liberty Prime, and we're ready to beat the absolute shit out of the Institute. So, I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls, and whoever the hell else is watching this video. It's a long ass episode, but damn, it feels great. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up recording right here. And I'm gonna start the next part immediately after this because I'm already hyped up. I know what the next mission is. It's not my favorite mission. It's gonna be a bunch of speech checks, but we're gonna get to that. So if you enjoyed the episode, you know what to do. Drop a like, sub if you want to, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.